What's going on, YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short little video. I did this here recently with the Kershaw PT1. I'm going to do it again today with the RovyVon Aurora A3 flashlight. This is such an amazing flashlight, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the Kershaw PT1 video and just tell you guys right away, I'm going to recommend this flashlight. And yes, there will be links down in the description for the most recent version of this light. I have one that's just a few months old or maybe a year old, but they have recently even upgraded this to a better version. There's also a titanium version. This is the aluminum one. But as we approach, Christmas, it's just fun for me to recommend these very inexpensive items, and these are very inexpensive. Let me go ahead and give you guys a measurement of this little guy here real quick. The overall length of the RovyVon A3 is coming in at just a little bit over 2 inches. It's super duper tiny. It's literally almost exactly the same size as a AA battery. Here's a quarter and a penny to give you guys even better perspectives. It's just wonderful. Let me go ahead and give you guys a weight on this little guy. Zero that out real quick if we can. What's going on here? We're having a little fit. The overall weight on the RovyVon Aurora A3 is like half an ounce. It's nothing. This guy has been on my keychain for months, or whenever I got it, whenever I did that video for you guys where it showed these little sort of EDC things. And you can see there the finish on the aluminum. This is the gun gray version. It's wearing off a little bit, but it's held up really, really well. I'm sure you guys want to know what's the lumen count. It goes up to 550 lumens. The new ones go up to about 650 lumens. You hold the button down to turn it on. There's the first mode. There's the second mode. That's generally what I use it in. Third mode's a little bit dimmer, and then the fourth one is a strobe. That's really, really cool. And it's got this water resistant, if I can peel this off here real quick, and I bumped my camera, the micro USB rechargeable port there. It's built in, so you can just recharge it. Now, I don't use this thing all the time, but legitimately, since I've purchased it, I've charged it back up maybe once. You just kind of tuck that back in there, and it's good to go. This back part here is what I use to attach it to my keys, and it's just been awesome. I've used it to work. I drop something under my desk, and well, I've got a flashlight right there. And I love my D3C clicky, my E-Tech D3C clicky tie. I love it, but it's more expensive and it's more bulky, and that in and of itself is actually a small flashlight. So this thing is literally like less than half the size, and I think, let me weigh this here real quick. Yeah, it weighs like the E-Tech here weighs like 4 times what the RovyVon does, and yeah, the E-Tech has 850 or so lumens. But I found that about 550 lumens is all the more that I need for day to day. Some people are going to need a little bit more. I find that I just don't need that much. This is just an amazing flashlight. It's one of those items that I can openly recommend to everybody. These come in red, they come in gray, and they also come in titanium. If you want one of the red or gray ones, they come in at about 30 bucks. The titanium ones, somewhere between 50 and 55. Either way, these are super recommendable. I've literally, in my office, I've recommended these to multiple people for stocking stuffers. This is primarily a knife channel, but a flashlight is something that I can recommend to knife people, to non-knife people, to EDC enthusiasts, to people who just need a good tool. This is just a great thing to keep on your keys. I'm so impressed by this, and it's durable. That was the thing. I needed to make sure that it was legitimately durable. This version is not waterproof. I believe they are all water resistant. I have had this thing out in the rain. It seems to do just fine. And the beam that it throws at, now the strobe is probably the full 550, but the beam that it throws on the high setting, which like I said, you hold it down and then you click it to change settings. This setting right here is the highest setting. This beam is plenty fine for seeing anything in my yard in the dead of night. So these are awesome. Like I said, check them out. I'm going to have all the newest versions down in my description for you guys, but I just love recommending these awesome little EDC flashlights. And this isn't a new thing. Like the RovyVon Aurora series is not a new flashlight. Like people have known about these for a while, but with the newest, the 650 lumen versions coming out, and you can still get them for 30 bucks, and they're micro USB rechargeable, like that's just awesome. So check them out and let me know if you guys decided to pick one up. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives and EDC gear that you can check out. Stuff that's either expensive or inexpensive that I either do or don't like. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on this Metal Complex logo right here and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.